Wow, do you put all your fortune cookie? We'll talk about that. What's going on? Just put fortune cookie. So I guess we... Jesus Christ.
It's not even all of them. That's just
Shana, get the fuck out of here. We're done. This is over. I didn't know you were a loose.
You didn't?
No, I thought you were cool, dude. I thought you were cool.
No, we're not going to go reading through the fortunes.
Yes, we are. She'll be saving the special ones, okay? Those are for her.
Guys, I think we should get right into it. Episode 5.
Yeah, man. Welcome to episode 5 of the Gray Area Comedy Podcast. My name is Gary Sharp. My co-host, Jim K. We have a very special, hilarious guest with us today. Friend of the room, Shana Harton.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We're going to talk about your fortune cookies that you keep in your phone case because
it's cute.
Let me see how cute this is.
Hold on. Before you start, the funniest part of that is how often you go to Chinese food restaurants.
Yeah. There's a lot in here.
There's like 9 of them.
Is this just this week?
And they look fresh.
Listen,
they look fresh.
You smell like sweet and sour chicken.
At my job, every day that we go into the office, we get a $15 Grubhub stipend, but that's awesome. But they choose the places that you can order from. So there's like
you're
4
like Koreatown
places,
again.
and I'm like, yeah. So I'm like Green Garden
God.
again.
I was gonna try and guess. It was gonna be something with either a dragon or a duck in the name, but I'm gonna read these off real quick.
Can we read a couple? Yeah, at least a few.
Do you mind?
No, I don't even remember what they say.
Yes, you know exactly what they say. Shut the fuck up. You know exactly.
I'm gonna kill myself already. Has anyone done a suicide on a podcast?
We have been coaxing people
to.
We've been coaxing all of our guests.
We've been trying to get them there.
You've been really trying to.
Yeah.
That's why it's a gray area.
There you go.
But the heart that loves is always young.
I look fucking baddie.
Written by Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Creative energy is up. Capitalize on it.
Hold on, say that again.
You sound like a finance bro. Dude, you gotta get your crypto now. Creative energy is up. Capitalize on it,
Capitalize, bro.
Look, I'm just saying, all these fortunes led me here, so...
Yeah.
Not that great.
Exactly. Look at you now.
Happiness isn't in having what you want, but rather in wanting what you have.
I love that I'm letting a guy with mixed tiles all over his wall. Roast me. Right, you might as well have a live, laugh, love sign around here somewhere.
Man, it is really gay in here.
This house is beautiful. It's designed.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Professionally.
He just walks into Home Goods and has an orgasm. He's like, yes, put it all in my cart.
I have never cummed in a Home Goods. Marshalls? Okay. But
fair enough.
All right, last but not least, you are born with the sixth sense and superb insight. That's just bragging.
You know what? They're all wrong.
That's not even a fortune.
I'm manifesting those things.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, it's your little vision board.
What's up, Shannon? What have you been up to?
You flip it over, it's just all dick pics, too. Which is the funny part of that.
I'm like, fuck. Happiness isn't what I have, but it's what's on this phone right now. No, what have I been up to? You know, just living.
Yeah.
Couple of shows here and there. I'm actually I'm done for the rest of the year in terms of shows.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, not my choice, but...
Cricket's not booking you? What's going on? Where
next show's January. Nope. Yep, January.
Okay, all right. Very nice.
Yeah.
This is a good 2 or 3 weeks, though, to kind of slow down.
Yeah,
Holidays.
because this also is the time of year where it's like you could get booked and then no one shows up because it's
for
Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah, I'm trying to write. It's not going well. I'm like, I'm just going to write.
I always tell myself, I'm going to sit down and write some jokes.
And then I'm like, wow, I'm not even funny at all, actually.
Could have told you that.
Yeah.
You didn't need a fortune cookie.
Oh, all right.
I'm just kidding.
All right, well, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's take a few steps back. So, you and Jim went to college together.
Yeah.
We did. Jim
Okay.
and I went to Drexel. Freshman year, we were in a group project together.
Oh,
he
really?
did fuck all.
Hold on, how many people in the group?
Guess who got an A, though?
Shane.
It was probably it was probably 5-6 people in the group.
Oh, that's one where you don't have to do a lot of work.
Wait, is that the one that you guys made me do the presentation, though, as like a punishment?
Yeah,
They didn't know
we
you
were
were
like,
like
here's
a-
your notes, brother.
Yeah, and he crushed it.
Fucking crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a bullshitter.
Yeah, I crushed it.
Hell yeah.
And then they were like,
Crowd
"Oh, we want
laughing.
you." They wanted us to like present at some like
Oh, was that?
like contest, and I was like, guys.
Hang on. What class is this?
This is like a business 101. Yeah, it was like the first class I ever went to.
Was this like the coming up with your own business idea?
Yeah, we had like some stupid windshield wiper.
No, that wasn't me. I remember that. That was a dumbass idea though. You had the self-tinting windshield so you didn't have to wear sunglasses.
Oh, that's funny.
That's stupid because I look so cool in sunglasses. That's why that's a stupid idea. And then someone
was like, what happens if you drive in the tunnel? And Jim was like,
It's like, don't fucking worry about it.
No, I think
tunnels are gay.
We must have been Mike's Bikes.
Oh yeah.
What is this?
Oh, that thing is so stupid.
It's like
I wonder if they still do this.
Oh, okay.
It's like you have to like run a bike shop, but like it's like you put in money.
Oh, you're like a bike shop owner.
Yeah, and there's like different parts.
Got it.
You put money into marketing.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I was just plugging random numbers in and being like, we are tanking. And then this one's like a finance bro now.
Now we're back in the red. No.
But yeah, we went to college and then you moved.
You two are technically my oldest comedy friends.
Hell yeah.
Because we met freshman year of high school.
We did.
And then I didn't see either of you guys like after we knew each other for years until comedy.
Yeah,
for the most part, I think.
So. Did you like re-meet Shana the same way we re-met, like at a comedy?
She was at the urinal next to me.
No. Yeah, mine's bigger.
It was pre-transition.
That's not important.
She was Shane.
Yeah, but I was Shane.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so I posted on Instagram of me like doing an open mic or something, and I think you DM'd me and you were like, "Wait, do you do comedy?" And I was like, "Yeah," and you were like, "Oh, me too." And then I think I was like in New Zealand at the time, and you were like, "When you get back, we should do an open mic," and then we started doing open mics together.
I don't remember that at all.
Well,
you don't remember any of this?
No.
I remember. Yeah, and I was like, because I didn't post for a long time that I did comedy.
Yeah, you just don't want.
Same.
I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want the questions that I still get.
Yeah.
From like, dude, you still doing the comedy thing? Every time, every holiday, I'm gonna get it for Christmas. You still doing the comedy thing?
Yeah, I actually hid it from my college roommates, and they found out because one of their friends was on a date at Helium and saw me, and my roommate was like, "Hey, I was like studying. I like went, did an open mic, came back and studied." And she was like, were you like just doing stand-up at Helium? And I was like, why?
That's funny as shit.
And then all my roommates were like pissed at me.
Yeah, I knew you've been doing it for a while, so you started back in college.
Yeah, I started in like 2015.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I took a class at Drexel.
Gotcha.
Honestly, the only class from Drexel that I still use.
Fair enough.
I didn't know that existed. So my elective that I had to take at Drexel, I looked out because there was like a couple other kids on the wrestling team. We kind of just fucked up and didn't pick our elective till it was too late. There was like one class left, and it was called Philadelphia Let's Go. We had no that's with an exclamation point.
Let's fucking go.
Had no idea what it was. We got there.
Sounds lit.
And then we got there, and then our hearts were broken because there's like, okay, you guys have to go and watch a play every week, and we're like, no. But it ended up being pretty sweet.
Awesome, yeah.
It was pretty cool,
dude. I got so high.
All we had to do, we'd go and watch a play, and like all of them served booze and stuff, so we would drink, watch a play.
They were like, boys aren't going to sneak into like the Philharmonic just to drink.
We're tanked.
Fucking hammered.
Yeah. Like, dude, we're seeing Rent. I'm like, he's got A. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it.
Yeah.
But it was pretty sweet, and then we just had to write like a 1-page paper. It was pretty. The cool thing was like our professor at like the end, we were supposed to go see some stupid play, and he was like pissed about it. And then he got called up to the big leagues, and we had to go see some play. I forget where it was. It was at like a bigger theater in Philly that he had to like fill in. Yeah, someone got sick and like died, and he had to fill in for him. It was like the main role too.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's got to be wild to be an understudy, and it's like, this person that's ahead of you like dies or some shit.
Yeah.
And now you get like
I don't think he had any plans to, and he fucking crushed it. It was great. It was like a good play. I don't remember what it was about.
It's like, I'm sad he died, but I got my my shot.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He was like, when God closes a door, he opens. He opens stage left.
Holy shit.
No, my comedy professor was like he's like a screenwriter now, like a playwright, but he was like still teaching comedy, and I'll never forget when Robin Williams died. We were all in comedy class. Ooh. And he came in and was like, well, a lot of comedians kill themselves. That's today's. He was like, that's today's lesson.
That's so heavy.
And we were like, and then he just talked about all the sad comedians.
Was he a stand-up or no?
He did stand up like when he was younger, and then he was like, I actually fucking hate doing stand up.
Have you seen his any of his sets?
No. Okay. But
I wonder if he's funny.
I mean, if he was funny, he probably wouldn't hate it as much.
That's fair. Yeah, I would have enjoyed it.
Yeah, but no, he was I say he was a good teacher because I got an A+, but
fair enough. As I'm sure everyone else did.
Yeah, but he was also like after everyone's set, we would have to write what worked, what didn't work.
That's pretty
awesome. And then what
actually.
Our favorite joke was, and then he would be brutally honest, be like, I don't know if I would do 5 minutes on your car, like
straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I just started comedy.
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, but it was pretty fun.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, enough about classes. Did you guys party together or what? What's going on?
I don't remember.
You guys were like in different circles?
I commuted my first 2 years.
You are a loser, dude.
I know.
Oh my god.
But I stayed.
What?
I stayed in my friend's dorm every weekend because she had one of those suites, like where they have like the living room. So
which is like North
Race Hall.
I had the fun shitty dorm.
Yeah.
Was that North? No.
No, I was in Calhoun.
Oh, Calhoun.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Shitty. Nice.
Yeah, like what, do I want to trust the elevator tonight?
Wow.
Was Calhoun the one where they were still kind of like guys and girls? Like,
I don't remember.
Split?
I think so. Yeah, I think like guys were on the right side of the hallway and girls were on like the left side.
One of my friends lived there, but I actually I went to a lot of frat parties because all my friends were in sororities.
Oh, okay. So you had a bunch
and you were at all the wrestling parties, so.
The wrestling team didn't have a frat there?
No, we had like a wrestling house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, in Philly, it's like the same as a frat. Like,
yeah, I mean, at Hopkins, we had like the football team was also like Alpha Delta Phi. Like everyone, like 99% of the team pledged.
I feel like Drexel's not a cool. Dude, there's a lot of schools that it's either like a really good frat school or a really bad grade school. Like,
Drexel was not.
No,
I
fair enough.
feel like you got to go like to the south, where there's still big mansions and stuff.
Yeah,
and like there's a rule in Pennsylvania, I think, where it's like a certain number of girls is technically a brothel. So like, I swear to God. So like certain sororities,
you only feel like 3 gaggles
in
this house.
Oh my
God. Like, yeah, we're like, you can only have like this many girls, or it's a brothel.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's funny.
In a fucked up way, that kind of makes sense, but it's not okay. That shouldn't be a thing. But I get the logic.
I'd like to know why that had to be instituted. I'm sure there was.
It's way too much sex going on here. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta cut this down. Yeah. Okay. All right.
No one's making money.
Yeah. Right. Jesus Christ. Yeah. What else? Shit. Are you still dating? Are you single? Is Hinge popping? What's going on?
Oh, I'm single. Hinge is not popping, but it's
dude, she's looking to fortunes.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm literally asking the stars for help. No, I don't know. It's like, you know.
I'm so glad I'm not swiping anymore. I do not.
I deleted Bumble the other day. Like, I asked the guy a question and he was like, I don't know if I want to answer that. And I was like, ooh, like mysterious. And he was like, no, I just didn't like the question. And I went, fuck you. And I deleted the app. I was like, whatever.
Okay. That guy sounds pretty cool.
All I asked was how much money he made.
I remember like it got so inundated with like bots. Like, is it like that for girls though? Because like it's way easier to trick a guy, I feel like, than
we're very stupid.
A lonely broad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jesus.
That got her way down.
I got a smoker's voice now too. I guess, yeah.
Like, is there a bunch of fake profile dudes?
I don't know. I haven't met any of them.
Well, like you get like with girls, you can easily tell.
Usually, I just assume they're foreign. Like if they are talking weird. Like I've never spoken with them, but like by their prompts, if they're like,
I feel like
I can't wait to make wife someday. I'm like, is it a bot or is he?
Well, there was a bunch that were like literally like porn. They would pop in, like, it was like the first time it's like, oh, that's cool.
I was gonna say those string me along for a while,
but
too.
then
that makes a lot of sense though, because a lot of guys' profiles literally just say, "I won't subscribe to your OnlyFans," and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of that too. A lot of OnlyFans bathing, and it's like I've only got so much money. But,
he didn't know that you could swipe the other way.
I've never subscribed to an OnlyFans. Have you, Gary?
No, I have not.
Are you lying?
No, I'm serious. I have not. If I did, I would tell you. My friend did have like a link or something he sent me with like a bunch of them, like a bunch of people's profiles. I guess somebody like broke into them. Yeah.
Leaked?
Yeah, leaked their OnlyFans. So I have seen them.
I feel like that takes the fun out of it though, because I feel like that's Pornhub.
You know it is, but it's for like regular people. Like these are not porn stars. These are like
but I feel like aren't regular people also on Pornhub? Like can't you just upload shit?
Yeah, they do have an amateurs tab. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I feel like part of the it's not obvious, but I don't subscribe to OnlyFans, nor do I have one.
That's not obvious at all. Neither of those things are obvious.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't be here if I had an OnlyFans. I'd be shooting content. But
fair enough.
I mean, we have the tripod, but
what's up?
No, but I feel like part of like the fun for guys is like you're a pay pig.
A what?
A what?
A pay pig?
I don't like that.
That does nothing in my life.
Never.
A pay pig?
Haven't heard of a pay pig?
Is that like a guy who like wants to be like dominatrix, but his wallet?
Yeah.
No, I'm not into that.
A girl's like, I need this much
I'm not
money.
into that at all.
No.
And he was like, all right, but you have to like call me a slur.
Yeah, jeez. I've seen that though. Guys are like spending a lot of money on that shit.
Dude, I'm sure
like,
there's
tell
guys
me you fucking hate me. Here's $1,000.
Well, because I think like the way like girls on OnlyFans make their bank is like personalized, like custom messages. So like, oh, it's $40 a pop for you to ask like a request for me to do whatever. So there's definitely, poor Richard out there with his wonky eye, like in the hole. Just his car's repossessed. He doesn't.
Like, I got kicked off Venmo again.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
His mom's like, "Did you steal my credit card again, Richard?"
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a pay pig though. That's for.
Yeah, no,
that's weird. I don't get that.
But I have some of the OnlyFans girls. They'll leak the conversations, and the guy's like, "I get paid on Friday. Like I'll send you."
Yeah.
Dude, holy shit!
It's like talking to a mob boss almost.
They're down bad.
It's like, I swear I'll have it, Tony.
You're just a different gabagool.
Yeah. Oh, roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gross.
I just thoroughly grossed myself out.
Yeah, I don't know. But, look, and that's what I mean. I'm glad I'm not single. Because I was making bad decisions, too. Like, if a girl was hot enough, I never, lost a lot of money. But there's not a lot that I wouldn't do. Like, so, the girl that was on the plane. No, listen. The girl that was on the plane that was like, that
He's
motherfucker.
Not real.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's not
so she's
real.
obviously.
So you dated her.
No, but I would, is what I'm saying. Like, she's fucking out of her mind. You know this girl?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Her name's Tiffany Gomez. She's beautiful.
She's got OnlyFans, doesn't she?
If I was single and if she did, I would think about subscribing.
That's crazy that you saw, you looked at that and you just saw past it all.
She's the
perfect type of crazy for me.
I don't even know what this woman looks like.
Oh, now I gotta pull it up. I gotta show you. Please continue with this.
Well, that's like with dudes. If I showed a video of some woman freaking out, the first thing in his mind is like, oh, she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is
that's just
normal?
That's guy brain. No, that's dude brain.
Okay, that's guy brain.
Oh, because she's like crazy.
Well, no, it's just if I showed a video of anything a female is doing, the first thing they would say is like, oh, she's gross or she's hot. And then get into what she was doing. Oh, aliens?
Oh, yeah, she is gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying.
You think she got a lot of...
Is this a ploy?
And she... What?
Is this just a ploy?
You think... No, I think she probably...
I think she actually had a mental breakdown on that plane.
There was like a whole backstory
that fucking stewardess wasn't real. It's a goddamn skinwalking alien.
Maybe Tiffany was right.
My sister said that there's an airport... Which city is it in? There's some airport where there's conspiracies.
Denver.
Is it Denver with the lizard
Denver
people?
Airport.
Denver, they have like it was built by
underground.
Under tunnels,
so someone said that's where. So there was a lizard person on her plane. Like that's where she was going or coming from. Like that's someone like tried to make that connection.
Oh wow!
With like that's what she was freaking out.
Do you think
about.
First the store's like you can't? They're Arabs. They're not lizards.
Jesus,
it's not 2001 anymore. Fucking relax, Tiffany.
Did she ever reveal like what she saw?
I think so, but I haven't. But I don't even remember it.
I think she posted something.
She posted an apology, being like, "Sorry, I freaked out.
I saw that.
My meds were wonky."
It was so weird. It was such like
because they probably had a gun to her head.
It was such like the lizards.
Yeah, they were like, "You fucking post your apology note."
Yeah. Don't say anything specific.
Yeah.
You can save 15% by switching to Gaka.
Yeah. Oh, shut up.
But yeah, man, I don't know.
No, she is hot. But I do wonder, like, did she get positive clout for that? I guess.
I think she did. I
think there's a lot of people
that wouldn't know who she was.
No.
He's going through the whole rabbit. He now believes in lizard people.
Yeah.
Low key, man.
He's like, she can sell me on anything.
So that's a guy thing. So like a guy could not show that he was, borderline schizophrenic, and you would still be into it. You'd be like, nah, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how hot?
That's fair. That's okay.
That's a great answer.
There we go. All right. So we're on the same page.
Yeah, like I could deal with a little bit of schizophrenia.
Like I've definitely.
But like a little bit of schizophrenia with a guy is kind of dangerous.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, because they're scary.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I've gone out with guys that like have said like three problematic things. I'm like, all right, next one. Next,
really?
Next one.
Is this like in real time, in real life kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh damn.
Or it's like 3 separate.
I just think like women, they should be in the kitchen, not in the corporate suite.
Like not far off.
Like, that's one.
Like yeah, I'm like that's one. That's a half. I like cooking.
Yeah.
But and then I mean not schizophrenic, but I've gotten catfished by a guy who didn't tell me he had Tourette syndrome, which is not.
Did you tell him that you were a comic?
No, hold on.
Okay, so
that's different.
Hold on.
Yeah, but no, but if he did, but if you told him
about.
you were a comic and he didn't tell you he had Tourette's, I'm like, dude, that's 100% your fault. Because it'd be so hard not to.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
you ever wish you had Tourette's? Like when you were a little kid, that sounded so fun. Once I found out what Tourette's was,
I think it sounds fun right now.
Yeah.
I do.
I remember watching like South Park, and there's an episode where Cartman just has Tourette's or fakes having Tourette's, and I
want to say this though.
Sweet.
I agree.
I want to say this that I wouldn't if he was like, "Hey, can't wait to see you tomorrow. By the way, I have Tourette's syndrome." I wouldn't be like, "No."
You'd be
I would be
how
like,
bad is it?
No, I'd be like, "Okay."
But you'd be prepared for it.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
Rather than getting them
Were
there.
you blindsided by the Tourette's?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, come on.
To compose yourself?
Yes. I was texting my friends. I was like, he just meowed.
Oh, come on.
Was it bad?
It was.
If he's meowing at the
So
table?
he didn't address it at
that's
all?
bad.
No.
Even throughout, like even after his
Actually,
tips?
he did know that I did stand up too. I think he did know
Does
that.
that generally go over well or no?
Did the stand up go?
Yeah, just generally when you tell guys you do stand up, does it go over well?
I don't tell them.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it comes
Nice.
out. I don't.
It comes out.
Sometimes it'll come out, but like Tourette's. But
So this guy.
sometimes I'll have one beer
Yeah.
and be like, by the way, big bit girl over here. I'm a big bit bitch.
So this guy starts meowing at the table, and then you just get up. You're just like, I gotta go.
I didn't leave. I just went to the bathroom.
I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back.
Anything is better than this interaction.
Finish your
right now.
pasta, Luke. I'll be right back.
I just came back and then I was like, just the thing is that it got better as he drank. Like it went away as the more that he drank.
Well, you kept forgetting to fake it.
Yeah, he's yelling like wild shit.
Just for my record, I'm not.
You're not dating any more disabled guys.
No,
Got it. Okay.
I'm not.
What a good person.
I wouldn't not.
Duly noted. All 22 of our listeners now know that Shana.
Speaking of
this
disabled,
is how I get canceled.
This is it. It's the beginning of the end.
Oh man, no, but yeah, that's I don't have that many funny stories though. That was probably the top.
Yeah, I mean that's a great story.
it would be the thing that would suck about like if you dated someone with Tourette's is I would just get jealous.
That they
because
had
they get
it.
to say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. But then you can't. I mean, I don't know a lot about Tourette's. I'm gonna sound really ignorant. But can they go to like a comedy show? Well, I guess a comedy show is not a good one. Can they go to like a movie, like the
They
movies?
can try.
And then
I think it depends on how bad it is. Some people, their Tourette's is like not verbal at all. It's just like they like wink a lot or fucking go like
that's
this.
not a problem. But like, you start shouting out in the middle of a movie, that's really interrupting.
Depends on what neighborhood you're in, I guess.
Well played.
There's a lot of shouting out that goes in some movies anyway. So,
didn't realize this podcast was racist.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I literally signed up for it. All right, that's fair. Well played. Well done.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I don't miss that shit though, man. Swipe it on Hinge.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
I think around this time of year, I usually delete them anyway. It's like I'm like off on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, go through your swings.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, my pictures are so old. I didn't know I'd be through this.
It's like at the point where you're like, well, if this guy expected to hook up with me, he's kind of a creepy pedophile at this point.
I'm like, I didn't even know that. Like, I've been through so many software updates.
This is my ballet recital.
It's like version 47.
Oh no, this was iOS 4.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like a necessary evil because I feel like the moment I do delete it, I'm like, well, then all those other girls are out there.
What do you mean by that?
The competition.
Oh yeah.
Like if I'm sitting it out,
you gotta stay ahead of the competition.
I feel like when I moved to Florida, I didn't know anyone. I got on it then, and then I think I got rid of it once I met people.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's good. And then when COVID hit, that was the only way you were gonna meet someone. You couldn't go out to the bars for a while and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It was weird.
Necessary evil, trials and tribulations, but
yeah,
that's all good.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna get a sugar daddy, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm like kind of aging out of that. Like,
yeah, no, you're just gonna have young dudes hitting you up soon. Like, hey, can you pay my Fortnite bill?
Like sugar daddies don't want 30-year-old women, and now I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Fucking aged out of the market.
What am I doing? I missed the boat by like 6 years.
Damn.
There's some, but they're more like sucralose daddies.
Yeah.
You're not really getting a lot out of it. Some stevia daddies.
I was just going to say stevia daddies. Some sugar in the raw daddies.
Yeah.
Some cane sugar.
It's not the same.
Cane
because
sugar.
They're old.
Because they have a cane.
Oh, I still didn't get it. Now I got it.
That was good.
Brown sugar, you could go that route.
What's
wow,
up, baby?
I already made one race joke. So.
You can double down. It's fine.
So you hit the disabled. You hit.
I'm just trying to get canceled tonight. I don't want to do this anymore.
Do it. Fuck it.
No. What else?
Yeah. No, I don't miss that.
Yeah.
All right.
It would be cool.
I love sitting in between two guys just bragging about how they're not single anymore.
Yeah, no, finding love has been great for both of us. We're very fulfilled, happy.
I got a baby. It's awesome.
I know. Yeah,
Holy
let's
shit.
talk about that.
What's up, man?
Yeah, like
He's got a baby. You get to go home to your solo, lonely apartment.
Honestly, it's the best. It's me and my Roomba vacuum.
Did you put googly eyes on it? Give it a personality?
That's a great idea. Her name is Dust Bunny.
Oh man, you're going through it.
I'm going through it.
That kind of sounds racist.
Dust Bunny?
I don't know what race. I'm just saying.
We'll find one.
I have been determined since we started this podcast to come up with my own racial slurs. I tried Rockmelon.
I was going through our text the other day to find your address, and Rockmelon. You love Rockmelons.
Oh, you use that outside of this podcast?
Dude,
I'm trying something. All right.
You're really trying.
At least I'm trying.
I didn't even remember what it was. I scrolled. I was like, that just say Rockmelon.
Oh my god.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if melon can be erased, but what about how's Mila doing?
She's good. She's good. She's 3 months now.
She'll be a guest in no time.
Already driving. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. No, she's doing well. She just discovered that she has ears and hair, so she's like,
touching it all.
She's an adorable little baby.
She is so.
Is she happy? She looks like she's always. No, she looks like she has an attitude.
All she's doing is like smiling while she's sleeping.
So when she first wakes up, and I mean, you know, she has a little mood, but you can tell she has a little attitude in her for sure. And I think she gets it from her mother. But
I was gonna ask you who she gets
for sure, because all I do is smile. But she's a happy little baby for sure.
That's awesome.
And but yeah, Jim brought this up, and it's very true. I'm glad that she's cute. Like, I'm glad that I don't have to just fake that she's like.
I'm glad
pretend
that I don't
she's
have to lie to
cute.
you.
Yeah,
That's like
I'm so bad at lying.
friendship.
Man. Because I would have to make jokes about it. You know what I mean? If she would,
and then she's gonna grow up and see that.
Yeah, and then it'd be awkward. And then she would.
It depends if her adopted family would let her watch podcasts at what age.
Exactly. No, I'm glad she's a cute, adorable little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be that dad that like sends pictures like all the time, but it's hard not to sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Why not?
Once I got a dog, I completely understood.
Also, it's like everyone else is doing it.
Everybody's doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start like an Instagram profile and try to get her viral, man. Yeah,
Gerber baby. Throw her in that competition.
You got to hit the window. You can't be 30 and single. That's gonna be not good for you.
Yeah, Gerber's.
That almost just went right by me.
There you go.
I was like, who's that?
It's kind of full circle when you think of the Gerber execs swiping on your baby.
Hey, it really is though. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to find someone to support us.
What's your prompts gonna be?
I don't know.
Still shit my pants, but it's not that bad. I swear. LOL.
What do you do in your free time? But nah, she's doing well.
Favorite
That's
song,
awesome.
Baby Shark.
Yeah, was your Spotify Wrapped all just like baby songs?
I don't have Spotify. I wish I did though. That Spotify
do you
Wrapped
have
is
Apple
awesome.
Music?
Yeah, Apple Music. I thought everybody had Apple Music.
Yeah, just like they have Cash App.
That felt racist.
It did actually, as I said. Well, he has.
I wish he would have just called me the N-word, like straight up. That would have felt less racist. If he was just like, yo, what's up?
No, it's just you. It's because you have Cash App.
I know, but the way you said it and looked at me in my eyes, wow.
Cash App is a strictly black guy thing.
Master like took the whip and just like I felt that. I felt it on me.
It was unintentional racism. So
Just like not everyone has Cash App with the hard C.
Ancestors coming through there.
That was a hard C. That was a hard C.
Wow.
I didn't.
There was some real vitriol in those
I didn't
words.
mean to put that much plantation into it. All right? That was,
shit, Jim.
It didn't mean to be racist. It was just came out naturally. Racist. It was from my heart. It wasn't. I didn't think of that.
That was from the heart. That was from the soul.
But do they?
I meant because you have Cash App, which is stupid. Because when I need to Venmo him,
Yeah, I don't have
he's the only person I know that has Cash App.
He's like, can you just send a cashier's check?
I did some weird scammer shit on Venmo like 10 years ago, and now I just can't use it anymore. I can't like get
You
another
were the
account.
scammer or the scammy?
I think I gave my account to my friend or something, and he must have did some scammer shit. But it was my account was the scammer account.
That seems like a bad idea to give your buddy your bank
I don't know.
information.
You know, like I was young.
Here's my Venmo.
I was
It was like
stupid.
when crypto just came out. You're like, dude, that sounds sick.
He was like, put $5 in your Venmo, and like when I give your phone back to you, you'll have $100. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. Fucking stupid. Yeah. You guys never did any scammer shit like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to think actually.
That was a big thing at one point. The whole like you could like I don't know whatever.
I don't know. I think the closest I got to was like I got really passionate about Kony 2012.
What were you donating to?
It was like I was posting everywhere.
Oh, that's
Imagine
so
everybody's
funny.
Instagram stories today. If
Little
Kony was
activist
around.
That would have been huge. Yeah.
But like only about that.
Since then, you're like, I don't
Since then, I
care.
was like, you know what? All of this is a scam.
Why did it hit home? Why did Kony hit home?
I think I was bored. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
2012. I was drunk that whole year. I don't remember anything. 2010
I think
to
I
2014.
also I went through a really big phase where I was like I had a lot of anxiety about the world ending in 2012.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she follows the Mayan calendar.
Yeah. What?
Remember that movie like 2012 and everyone was like the world's good. I like legit like thought it was going to.
I really hope that you're kidding right now.
I'm not
You're
kidding.
dead
I was
serious?
scared.
Jim, say something about this, please.
It's fucking insane.
Okay, thank you.
I do think that like me and my friends had like a party.
I was
I'm
an
pretty sure we had a
anxious
party.
child.
Like we just used it as an excuse to be like, oh dude, we have to get together. And we were joking around that the world.
I don't
was
think
gonna
I
die.
thought twice about it. I don't think I had a party.
I was
or anything.
scared about that, and I was also scared about June 6, 2006, 666. I thought, I thought something bad was gonna happen.
Hold on,
What's the next
what's
one?
the first 6?
June.
Oh, June 6, 2006. I got it.
Dude, white bitches are crazy, Gary.
I've never even heard of that one. I didn't know that was.
I just remember there was like a billboard that I passed on my way home from school every day, and it just said it was 666 with an upside down cross, and it was a.
Shit, how old were you? I was 14. We were too young to worry about shit like that.
Oh, I was worried. I was worried. I was 2006. I was in probably 6th or 7th grade. You
just had big problems.
I didn't realize it was like a billboard for that movie, not The Conjuring. It was like some kind of scary movie, and I just thought it was an ad for the devil. I was like, fuck.
Were you in Catholic school at this time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's the devil's PR team? The devil has billboards. Devil has billboards in Philly now?
Man. Yeah, that's insane.
I had a lot of anxiety as a kid.
That is a lot of anxiety. That's a lot to carry.
It was a lot. It was very heavy.
Literally the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I mean, there were, like, every time one of those events come up, those, like, apocalyptic events,
now I'm just like...
people kill themselves in, like, droves.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like, Y2K, a bunch of people killed themselves.
I didn't know that.
Not me. I made it.
I'm glad that you made it through.
Yeah, you white-knuckled it.
Now I'm just like, now any inconvenience, I'm like... I'm kidding.
Do we have another one coming up? Is there like a date?
I was going to ask, do you know when the next one is?
No, I don't.
So you've let your anxiety
Yes, you do. Be honest.
It's all washed over. I'm done. I don't have anything to worry about anymore.
Good for you.
Honestly, I don't even watch like the flight attendant's little spiel anymore. I'm like, I don't.
No, I can't.
If it's gonna happen.
Oh no, I'm very anxious on planes. That's the one place I am very anxious. Oh yeah.
I'm like playing Wordle.
Oh, good for you.
I'm like, I'm not turning that airplane mode off until I cannot access the internet. I'm like, well, no.
I stopped doing that. I stopped turning it off.
It's really just for your battery. It's not for the plane.
Well, I
didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, do you think that if we had the power to take a plane down with our cell phones, they'd let anyone get on the plane with the cell phone?
I slowly started, thinking about that, but in the back of my head, I was like, maybe I could take this plane down with my
I stopped doing it, and I was like, kind of hoping. I was like, you know what? I've had a bad day. It's everyone's problem now. But I have way more anxiety flying back from somewhere. Like
because
going to, I'm so exactly. And I'm like, dude, if I'm not gonna die on a plane with a fucking hangover, I miss. Yeah, that's what I'm really worried about. Are you sure you don't have big worries these days? Oh, trash day.
I'm like, there's fish in that trash can. It's gonna smell. You have to remember, I'm like in an apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
It stays in the apartment until trash day.
Oh, I lived in Philly during like the pandemic, the start of it. Remember when they stopped
doing the trash
for like a couple weeks? That was brutal.
That was brutal. And you also lived in South Philly, right?
I'm trying to think. No, I had just moved in with my ex-girlfriend at the time.
Which part of Philly?
I was in like West Poplar, like.
Oh, is that like West Philly?
You're in West Philly.
No.
No.
Oh, North Philly.
It's like by Fairmount.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like Chinatown.
Right.
But I had just
I remember that.
Moved in with a girl I stopped dating, I don't know, a couple months back.
Oh,
but we were like friends.
Yeah.
And it was just it wasn't like a bad breakup or anything. She was like, "Oh, you could come live with me." Like I didn't want to leave Philly because like I worked there and stuff. Like
you were supposed to get a new apartment, and then they just like stopped building it.
Exactly. They were building this apartment for me and my buddy. Look, whatever.
It was probably Gary's company.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Seems like no one wants to work these days.
Dude, I moved in with my ex-girlfriend, and then literally a couple weeks later, the pandemic started. I was like, oh no. But it was fine. It wasn't
Did you guys push the pandemic out together? Like, how long were you guys?
I lived with her until June, and then I...
Oh, so barely. Like 6 months.
Yeah.
If that.
Or June or July, and then I moved home for a little bit.
You're like, anything's better than this. Like, I'm not.
It wasn't
here.
awful. It wasn't awful. It was. I'm not gonna say anything mean. It was
just like, if we're not gonna have sex anymore.
This.
Yeah.
I actually send each episode to her. No.
You're like, I haven't seen you subscribe yet.
He's actually blocked. All the messages are green.
She's just mean. She's just mean to me.
Like before or during or the whole time?
The whole time. But like, it was cool. It wasn't bad. It was the first like month of the pandemic was pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I get to work from home. No one really knows what's going on, so I'm not working that hard. Fucking Tiger King came out.
Oh my god,
True.
I remember
Like
that.
trying to make recipes.
Yeah.
Dude, I started drinking so much, and I already drink a lot.
I
drink
subscribed to wine.
so much.
I didn't. I was like, I'm not. I took like 3 months off drinking.
What?
Oh, see, I did the exact
That's all I
opposite.
did,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
So I like lucked out. I bought a bunch of like workout equipment like the week before the pandemic started, and then like 2 weeks later, you couldn't get anything.
I had a gym
yeah.
in my apartment. I still didn't work. I just drank. Just drank.
Yeah, I didn't drink for a little bit.
I subscribed to wine.
So-
Like a wine, I would get like
I
a
know
bunch
exactly
of
what you're
wine in
talking
the
about.
mail, and then my roommate and I would
What's
be
that?
like, ooh.
What's the thing you get like the $150 coupon card off of? Like it comes in a lot of. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
Yeah.
buy 10 bottles of wine or whatever.
Yeah, I never like fall for that. I don't know what that is.
I did once.
And it worked?
I think so. Yeah, I think I bought like $300 worth of wine.
Oh, yeah, and you got
in a
like
day.
a bunch off.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember I literally woke up on the couch and there was like a glass of wine on the floor next to me, and I was like, the next day.
Oh, yeah, you were
Breakfast wine.
deep in the trenches.
I
Ugh.
was deep in the trenches.
Breakfast
I was like,
wine. Shout out to Peggy O'Leary.
is that a bit?
Oh yeah, that's the only joke of hers that I know.
Nice.
Anyway,
Yeah, shout out.
shout out.
I
What's
didn't
up?
invent it, I guess. But I feel like white wine's probably more of a breakfast wine than the red, but I went in on it. Unless it's like Sunday Mass, I guess, then red wine's
Doesn't really
breakfast
matter,
wine.
man. Whatever gets you drunk.
Well, it depends what you're eating. Like if you have an oatmeal, I feel like a red wine's probably pretty.
Porridge, I would say red wine, yeah.
You eat porridge?
No.
Like a 18,
Cream of wheat.
in the 1830s.
I'm Goldilocks.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you think there's a Goldilocks in the Three Bears porn hub?
Oh, for sure there is. You can find anything on Pornhub, really. I just found out about this erotica fan fiction stuff. You guys know about that?
Like the concept?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like furries?
I was like Harry Potter. There's like porn Harry Potter books.
Books.
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely is. I'm not gonna open it.
Is
but
that the
it
same as,
popped
like-
up.
Oh, is
no
that-
problem?
Is erotica fan? Is that like smut?
This one's too wide.
I don't. What is that?
What's smut?
funny.
What
Too
is that?
shallow. This one's just right.
Oh my god. No, it's the other. It's the bears are probably the guys, right?
I don't remember. All right, let's relax with the semantics.
Goldilocks is a little boy. A
Oh
little twink.
Jesus! Then the bears. That's good. That's
Oh,
good. That would
man.
do well.
I have so many ideas.
Did you guys do? So we were talking about the pandemic. I haven't talked about that in a while. Did
Yeah.
you guys do a lot of that stupid comedy, like outdoor comedy and stuff?
No,
you were
I
completely done.
I quit.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, Gary,
I
I think
didn't
you
do anything.
invited me to an online show, and I watched, and you were like, "Oh, you want to do it?" Like,
I
I watched
probably
it,
did,
dude.
man.
I think I signed. I think that might have been the first time I drank during the pandemic. I was like, "Dude, this is."
I think
And
I
then-
would rather kill myself.
Yeah. I thought about that, but I was like, I'm not doing any
Yeah.
of these.
Because I just know how my jokes land on Zoom calls, like at work. There's no way I'm getting on and doing a tight five.
If the pandemic happened right now, I would quit comedy. But when it the pandemic dropped, I had just fallen in love with it.
Yeah,
And I was
that's
like,
fair.
I can't stop.
To be honest, I
can't.
wasn't
I wrote
doing
a lot.
I wasn't doing a ton.
I did.
Actually, no. I was doing some open mics. I wrote a lot of shit. Like
I was getting together with a couple of comics on like Zoom,
Oh,
going over
yeah.
jokes and shit.
Yeah.
We kept it up for I don't know, like 4 or 5 months, and then it was like, all right, how long is this shit actually gonna? I was like, I have way too many jokes now that I won't be able to get through these when we get to do comedy.
all
again.
gold.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
gold.
Yeah. How many of those did?
Well, I just meant we were
decent?
meeting up,
Yeah.
like twice a week for.
Weren't you? Yeah,
6
weren't you
months.
guys meeting?
I think we
up?
probably did.
Probably. I can't remember, but yeah, I was writing a lot.
Yeah, that was to write.
Yeah. They met up to write.
What were we doing? We're not writing.
Gay stuff.
Did you knock me out? Is that what happened?
Gayer stuff than writing together.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
We were writing
Putting on
fan
wigs and
fiction
recording ourselves
erotica.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, remember like when we used to call it like coronavirus, like by its government
Coronavirus,
name?
oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness,
why did
yeah.
that change?
Just like we just shortened it. Like
We know it now. Yeah, we're familiar.
Yeah, I do. I remember it was Corona for a while.
Flatten the
Corona.
curve. 2 weeks. Flatten the curve.
Shit went on forever.
People had like 2 kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, yeah, I remember like you'd see like fucking dorks posting like the only corona I'm worried about is finishing this 6-pack. It's like your house got repossessed. Fucking chill, Tommy.
Dude,
yeah, it was wild.
Lame.
Ruin relationships.
I remember my landlord was a mummer, and
it's already funny.
His mummer troupe made wine. It was like mummer wine, and he gave it to me and my roommate.
Were they in jail? Did they do it in a toilet? What the
They're
fuck?
definitely in a tub, but the label was like "fuck coronavirus."
That's awesome.
And I was like, "We're saving this wine for like a silly night." Because this is gonna be
you feeling silly? You're feeling silly.
Shittiest wine that we have ever had.
Did you ever try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I just got back from this date with the guy with Tourette's. I need something to take the edge off.
You know, we mutually ghosted each other too. I was like, I know.
Wait, that's so funny. He was like, I don't really see anything in this girl.
We went to a second location. Like we went to one bar, and then we went to another bar,
so
and then we mutually ghosted each other. And I was like, I know, like.
Yeah,
damn, did that make you like really question yourself? You're like, I like this outfit. Like, what the fuck?
That had to make you think, what?
Dude, I like to think he like met up with his boys. Like, dude, this bitch, she just kept saying crazy things out of nowhere.
He was like, I did my whole bit and she didn't even catch on.
She didn't even acknowledge it. It's like I meowed like 4 times.
I told you women aren't funny.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh Jesus.
That's funny.
Do you get a lot of that though? I mean, so Shana's hilarious. I want to say that first and foremost.
Thanks, Gary.
But do you get
ghosted by dudes?
No. Well,
yes.
You said like this woman's not funny, but there's a lot of like stupid motherfuckers that think that. Do you ever get like stupid shit like that at shows or?
I'll get like at the end of a show, someone will come up and be like, "You were like so good," and like I kind of like fucking hate like female comics, and it'll be a woman too. So they think it's like,
oh wow,
they think that like they're allowed to say that.
Wow.
And I'm like, they're like, I just don't like. But they were like, but like you were good, and I'm like, you could have just said I was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like,
she had to let you know she's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Like,
but other than that, it's like, I don't know. I don't get it as like blatantly. It's like very subtle. It's like people act surprised, I think.
If you like tell a dude that you're like, I don't know, trying to date with or whatever from the app, so you do stand up, then like do they fucking try to respond by trying to be like Mr. Funny Guy? That's gotta be exhausting.
It's always oh, I thought about doing that, or like oh, I tried that once, or like
oh, my friend said
and I'm like,
I feel like we get that too. I mean, I get that for sure. It's like I think I'm pretty funny.
That's like a pretty like
shut the fuck
all
up.
over, and it's like
yeah,
but like you don't have like the mental disorder that we do,
or the balls to get on stage. You don't have the mental disorder. I like that. I want to use that.
But yeah, it's like stop trying to appropriate my shit.
My culture.
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it.
But yeah, I feel like just in general, like I feel like I'm over it at this point, like, but definitely towards like the beginning, or like who are some of your like favorite comics? Because I hate Amy Schumer, and I'm like, listen,
oh jeez,
there's like,
dude, I get that from friends,
and
like I get that from people. I'm like, dude, that's cool.
But I'm also like, there are probably like 300 not well-known, but like 300 successful female comics, like
easily
out there right now. I'm like, Amy Schumer, is she even doing comedy anymore? Like, why is she the case study for why women are or are not funny? Like, honestly, her last special wasn't that bad, but
I did not watch it.
Was that the one she's pregnant?
I think it was either when she was pregnant or after she had the baby. It was like better than her old stuff.
She looks like a baby.
She has a baby face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby's ass.
But anyway, that's usually the case study. It's like, oh, like, what are you, like, are you like Amy Schumer? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not fucking rich.
Yeah,
I'm actually not successful.
I got one of those backhanded compliments. I can't remember if I already told this story on the pod, but whatever. So like my closing joke, I say the N-word. I say nigga for like the first time in my set usually. And
I love that joke.
It does well usually.
I've already said it 3 or 4 times in my set.
And this guy, after a show lodge. Like last month, he comes up to me, white dude. It looks like he's like sells Percocet in town or some shit. Like he's like just wiry.
You know Jeff?
Weird, yeah, right. Weird looking dude. And he comes up to me. He's like super excited, super happy. He's like, dude, you crushed. Like I'm so happy to meet you. Like, dude. He was like, yo, by the way, that nigga joke is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
That was weird. Come on.
Were you like?
I've never been so torn. I didn't know what to say.
Because you're like, thanks.
Yeah, I was
but
like,
also like, I'm gonna fucking beat you up.
Like, you just say, yeah, it's wild. So I feel like
he actually didn't hear the rest of your set. He was like, I just want to say it. I just want to say it.
He was walking down the street and heard it from outside.
He actually didn't hear it. He assumed. Yeah. That joke where you said the N-word.
Yeah, exactly.
He came in from off the street.
Well, that's what, like, some of these compliments can be so backhanded. You know, it's not backhanded, but maybe, I don't know, underhanded, but it's, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, feel that way.
I don't know. Jim, you're a white man. You don't have any of these stories. What's up?
I've had someone say the exact same thing to me. It's crazy, like the same joke. I didn't know he had so much crossover. But funny. No.
One time my mom was in the bathroom where someone was talking about how much of a slut I was.
Really?
Like after I was like said.
Like an audience member or someone who knew you?
Like my dad. No. It was an audience
That was member. An honest question. I don't know why that
it was like so it was like me and Cody Wright in the basement of a church. So it was like,
oh, did he have to host the show and he was supposed to be clean and then got in trouble? Is this
this was very recent. Like he didn't get in trouble, not that I know of. He hosted. He crushed. He did a lot of like pretty like his like.
I'm sorry. Is this for the church?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was for a hockey team.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah. So we did that. So it was like he went up. And then, like, I went up, and then my mom said she was in the bathroom, and, like, one lady was like, they shouldn't be, like, saying this stuff in a church, and that girl with all of her slutty jokes, and I'm like, they're like, self-deprecating. They're not,
like, raunchy.
No, and, like...
But also, it's a joke. Fuck you. Like,
and she was heckling the whole time. And Steve Bickle literally was like, you gotta shut the fuck up.
That's funny. I like Bickle.
Yeah, he's cool. But, it was me, Cody, and Steve, and, like, this lady's just, like, talking and he's like, you see her, too, right? But
that motherfucker is not real.
But then she like was, and my mom was like, I was trying to get out of the stall so fast to like tell her off, but she left already. I was like, thank you for not.
Your mom's like, I didn't even wipe my ass. I just left the stall.
Yeah. Like, got toilet paper dragged. I'm like, please.
That's my dog.
I'm like, I really don't need out of anybody defending how much of a slut I'm not. Please not, Mom.
That's
She's
great.
like, my daughter never gets laid.
She's been single for the past 6 years for your goddamn information.
Guys with Tourette's aren't even interested.
She went on a date and it went terribly, so you know.
Oh man, we have fun though. We have fun.
Have you, speaking of performing in churches, do you do a lot of shows in like weird places? I know I got a few right off the top of the dome. But.
Church was weird. I'm trying to think. There's definitely been. Oh, I did like a cigar lounge.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
It wasn't weird. It was pretty cool. It was on Columbus Boulevard, and it was like very.
Oh, right there by the casino.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
And it was very smoky, and yeah.
That sounds racist.
It was very dark in there.
Very dark in there. Like lights were on.
Clouds. I like should not have washed my hair before because it got all smoky. But
are you not a cigar smoker?
I love cigars. Actually, I used to work at a cigar shop.
What?
Well, like during the holidays, I was the gift wrapping girl at Holt Cigar.
Okay.
And I would get all the free cigars that I wanted, and like. I love free shit. So I would just be like chain smoking.
You're like, I didn't smoke before, but then I started.
They're even better when you inhale.
Yeah. And like I would do it on like an empty stomach and like just be like wrapping gifts, smoking cigars, and then like this was like 8 hours.
Oh my god.
You have to have a cigar in your mouth while you're wrapping. Like, hey, honey.
Yeah. Literally.
It's like, by the way, I was 13. What the fuck?
I was probably 21.
Meets the minds.
Yeah. What?
And like it was great because like, I mean, pretty male dominated industry. Yeah. So I was just like
breaking down barriers.
Well, no, I was gonna say I would wear like a skirt to work and then get a bunch of tips.
Ah, very nice.
I got paid like $10 an hour and then made like $500 in tips.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
and free cigars.
Wish I could be a girl just to exploit the sluttiness of.
Well, once it wears off, it's kind of sad. So.
Oh. Hold on, once what wears off?
Like you know, once
beauty,
the currency of youth.
Gotcha.
No, I'm actually peaking in my 30s. I've decided.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Put that in the back
was like a self. It's like a self.
I'm pumping myself up. Yeah.
Right.
I'm manifesting it.
Manifest.
And if I don't, I'm not going into my 40s.
Like at all.
The second suicide joke. Just want to let that be known.
It's like the third, I think.
Really?
It's like a cry for help.
No, we're having a great time.
Nah, we're good. We're
Having a
good.
great time.
That sounds like a good show, actually. The Cigar Lounge.
It was really fun, and it was mostly an African American crowd, and I will say that I crushed.
Hell yeah!
Hard to do
The way
well
you said that.
Hard to do well in a black room.
Dude, I bomb in black rooms. I
like,
do very bad.
and the two guys.
I love getting called honey, so I like it.
Fair enough.
I do. Oh
The
man.
two guys
What,
that
the
went
guys?
before and after me were like black guys, and like and so like I was like, shit, they're gonna like crush, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I held my own. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
who were they? Can we name drop here?
If I remembered.
Oh, fair enough.
She called them both the same thing.
Oh,
And,
They all look the same. No,
I don't know. Jamal, I don't know.
It was my.
Lil in front of both of their names. I don't know.
Lil Wayne, I don't know.
It was my first time meeting both of them. They were
Gotcha.
not. I think they were like New York based.
Okay.
So.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it was fun though. How about you? You said you had some weird venues.
Dude, I got some weird ones. Jim, do you have any? I performed at a swimming pool one time.
Oh, I love that story.
Super weird. Oh my god. It was
Deep
weird.
end?
I've actually yeah.
that sounded racist
I've
again.
done it twice. Jim, you swear I can swim, dude.
Dude,
You know I can swim.
I wasn't even.
I can swim, man.
No, what she said.
Well,
I
do
almost
you remember we
drowned
went
one
on?
time.
We did a comedy show up in Tom's River, and we booked an Airbnb.
Yeah, hell
That
yeah.
was fun.
And I was spreading a rumor the entire time that Gary couldn't swim. That's why you had to leave for like a work event. Or something. And he met us on the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, like Gary, he was super pumped. Like he
Did
felt
you leave and come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he met us like on the boat. He came down like Island Beach State Park and met us.
Tom's River. I'm thinking of the
Why didn't Gary
Poconos.
want to come? Like, dude, he just like felt really embarrassed. Like it's like don't bring it up. Like see you later.
yeah.
Like
I was
he's
thinking
really
of the
self.
Poconos.
Meanwhile, like then I'm at a barbecue at his house swimming.
I can swim.
We believe
That's
you.
funny. No, you don't. Jim doesn't.
So the pool, how did that go?
I swam with you.
Yeah, he did.
How were the acoustics of the water with the laughter?
It was awful, man. It was awful. Shout out to Cricket Comedy. He does not book me anymore. You guys both do shows for him. You don't have to talk shit. I'll talk shit.
Never.
It was awful.
I'll defend his honor. Right
Yeah,
now on this
exactly.
podcast.
Where was it?
Damn, I can't remember. It was a while ago. I really
trying to
don't
think
know.
of some other-
No, it was Ridley Park. It was like Delco.
Like all the weird
Like the
venues I've done
airport?
were just like people's houses, like privates.
That
Yeah,
sounds
things like that.
sexual.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do
weird.
to get the gig.
I got booked for like a campground show,
yeah,
but then
I
I
remember
didn't, like it never happened.
I remember saying.
Or actually,
no.
I had to bail, I think. I forget. Either it didn't happen or I just couldn't go.
I remember this
Yeah.
because you do it,
And
do
it was
and
all
I like,
clean.
no,
It was a clean campground show, and I couldn't go.
How much can you do clean?
Like, so the thing is, like, clean, or like,
Yeah, that's why I just
I'm
don't
not
do
saying
it.
fuck.
Because I'm like,
like, I feel like a lot of my jokes are like innuendo. So it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not saying,
What a woman.
I'm not saying
Not really
like,
saying what they mean. It's a riddle.
I'm not saying dick, but like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not clean, but like the censors wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah.
I've had comics like headliners tell me like, oh, you don't need to say fuck at the end of that joke, and then I try it without saying fuck, and it's just not as good.
Yeah.
It just doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't.
I'm like, no,
I mean, there's times where you're like, oh, I don't need it. Like, that's just...
But sometimes when it, like...
Yeah. There are people who say, like, every third word, and you're like, that's annoying.
Yeah,
but,
that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those people are stupid.
Fuck them.
If you're overdoing it, then, yeah. Whatever,
Yeah.
brother. All right. Gary, you got anything you want to talk about?
I do, man. I do. I've actually got a couple. Do we need to... Okay. Yeah, a couple of things been chapping my ass.
Oh,
Is that where we're at right now? Yeah.
Oh, they've been chapping your ass?
Let's talk
Are you ready
about
to get
it.
into it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not what you were talking about.
Oh, no, you're ready to get into it?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Guys, we're about to get into it. It's time for Girl Talk. What are we girl talking about today?
Hell yeah, man.
What's pissing you off, girl?
The segment of the show where we just talk a bunch of shit. We put the wigs on. They give us our shit-talking abilities. Today, I do have something that personally irks me. You feel like a whore, you are a whore. It just personally really grinds my gears. I mean, it chaps my ass. We're going to talk about it. It does.
Sing it.
I hate it. I hate when I'm in the car, right? I could be driving. I could be in the passenger seat, wherever. It could be two people, two or more, whatever. I'm in the car with someone, and then they accept a phone call. And they accept the phone call, and they just start talking, and they ask you to be quiet, or they ask you to turn the music down. It's like, dude, I'm not your chauffeur. You know what I mean? This is not your personal vehicle.
Yeah.
I hate it. It makes me so mad. And now we're just along for the ride while you have this conversation that we're really not supposed to listen to.
It's very
You know what I mean? It's super inconsiderate.
You have to be a real bitch to do that.
And is this someone that's driving or passenger or doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The last time it happened to me, I was driving. My boy was in the passenger seat, and my boy in the back took the phone call. And he's like in the back seat, like dictating what goes on up here.
Right.
I'm like, dude, you're not throwing in gas money.
Or when you get in like an Uber, and then the dude answers the phone, he's like talking with his fucking...
Ubers are always on the phone? Do you think they're on the phone with each other? Because who else just talks that often? Like, and there will be just like 10 minutes of silence, and then they'll just be like, like, and it'll like,
yeah, you're subjecting me to silence for no reason.
Dude, so what are you doing? Like, to whoever's on the other end of the phone.
This is not an important conversation.
I'm like, what is going on?
Makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Obviously, this could wait. This could be a text, really.
Yeah.
If we want to be honest.
I'd rather you text and drive with me in your back seat than you fucking answer this phone call right now.
It makes me so mad. Ugh. And they just have no regard for you. You know what I mean? They don't care if you're bored or if you had something that you wanted to talk about. I had something on my heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought I had a friend.
I was going to ask you how your day was.
Bullshit.
And then you're like, let me check these apps that I have on my phone. Like, you're like, oh, LinkedIn. Like, you're just like stuck.
You're caught in that loop of checking Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Going through all of them.
Candy Crush it is, I guess.
Yeah, I've just refreshed for the
I guess Dante, because you're going to be on the phone the whole time.
And then
it's
you
just
can
you and me.
kind of hear the other person, and they're like, well, who are you with? And it's like, and then you feel bad for like being in the car for some reason.
So you know what I really hate is when they're having a good conversation.
Yeah.
Because now you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Yeah. They'll be like dying laughing, and they'll be overhyping how much they're laughing, like because it's
like
not
they're trying
that
to
funny.
make you feel bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
or like,
I don't know if I've ever experienced that. Like, oh my god, your family sounds so cool. Dante, oh my god, your kids seem like amazing.
You never been in the car with a friend, right? Not like a best friend, and then they answer the phone with like a better friend.
Yeah.
So they try to act like,
and it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I know we don't have the relationship that you guys have, but you don't have to put it in my face.
You don't have to speak in code.
Come on, man. Yeah, they got inside jokes going.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's like you couldn't just like have this hour with me.
Yeah.
Like, this is too much.
Or it's like a 15-minute ride.
Yeah.
You couldn't give me 15?
Yeah.
Never again.
it sounds almost like someone wronged you recently.
Yes, I'm very upset about
His
this.
ass is
dude.
recently chapped.
Oh man, it's still chapped.
It's fitting the weather. It's been brutal. It's cold.
Yeah.
No, somebody did. I was picking somebody up from the train station, and like I said, we're like
doing a favor.
Doing him a favor.
That's like a shitty favor too. That's like a good friend favor.
Get the fuck out of my car.
It's a GFF.
Yeah, good friend favor.
Yeah, like I said, we're not like great friends. We're acquaintances. and then they answer the phone for like one of their good friends. I'm like, you could have given me 20 minutes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you could have had this conversation.
Because now I can't even listen to the music or my podcast.
Dude, at least give me hey, what's up, man? I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, not important. Let me text you.
Yeah.
Or call you back.
Not for nothing. I'm a pretty interesting motherfucker. You know what I mean? I got stories. I've been places.
Imagine if they FaceTimed and you could hear the other person be like, "What kind of piece of shit car are you in right now?"
They're like FaceTiming but not showing you. You know what I mean? They're just like, yeah, this in a car right now. I don't fucking know. Like, get the fuck out of my car.
Smells like gasoline.
My car doesn't smell like gasoline.
I spilled gas in his car once. I was driving out.
I honestly love the smell of gasoline.
You do until you're
that's true.
I spilled a lot of gas.
It's pretty noxious after a while.
This is not about the gas in my car.
This is about the other nuisance.
Oh man,
the other
those
pollutant.
People. Dude, how do you guys do this?
It's horrible.
It is a bit.
You have hair in your face all the time. You're just like it's in your mouth.
Those angles are kind of sharp.
That's because it's my bitch cut.
Hey.
I wouldn't even go on a date with a guy with Tourette's.
We have to.
Let alone get dumped by him.
All of that.
We're not cutting shit. That's gold.
Oh man.
Fuck. Sorry.
Meow.
Oh yeah, you said meow. That's wild.
Meow.
That's a cool one.
I do feel like I was being pranked. I don't know.
I feel like you should have slept with him just to see if like the meowing continued like into the bedroom. Like
meow. Oh my god.
If you could pick up his Tourette's.
Could have been nice.
3 weeks later, all of a sudden, like shit.
Yeah.
It's like when people like date or like are married for so long, they start to look like each other. You pick up on their disabilities.
Like wearing the same shit.
You start meowing. Like shit, you just fucking meow.
Sorry, you wouldn't get it.
It's an inside thing.
Oh my god. Ugh.
All right, guys.
I think we did it.
I think we did.
That was fun.
Probably at like an hour.
It's been a good time. Well, well, Shana, anything you want to plug? I know you don't have any shows till January, but this is not.
Thanks. No, I was just. I know you don't have any shows.
My bad, dude. I didn't mean it like that.
No.
Yeah. What's your Cash App?
Yeah.
My OnlyFans.
Go ahead, plug away. What are your socials?
That Wasteland.
Tell the people where
I got some pay pigs.
Tell the people where to find you on Hinge. Come on.
No, dude. Guys, subscribe to her OnlyFans.
I don't know. I'm on Instagram is just my name, Shana Harton. And then TikTok is Shana_says-a-joke, but there's nothing going on there. On your show in January. That's a good one. Hell yeah. That'll be fun.
January 28th.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All three of us. Yeah. Punchline Philly.
I was like, oh, wait. What?
January 28th. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
7:30 Sunday night.
That'll be great. That'll be fun. Awesome.
All right, cool.
And
yeah, for us, subscribe. Gray Area Potty Comedy Podcast.
Baby
on
brain.
YouTube. I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
Potty.
You know what? Don't subscribe. Don't fucking rate.
Subscribe to half of it.
There you go. Follow us. Subscribe. We got a bunch of fun shit coming up.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Peace.